Coming to you live once again with another live stream. Definitely want to thank the Most High, man, for waking me up for this beautiful rising, for another beautiful day, man. I definitely want to say thank the Most High for allowing me to come up on here and live stream, man. Definitely, I'm grateful to see another day. Let this live stream be another great one. Amen. And like I said, family, yes, welcome to the B Mouse 84 Conscious Channel, family. Yeah, family, welcome to the B Mouse 84 Conscious Channel. And I definitely want to say peace and grand rising to everybody that's out there on the chat right about now. Everybody that's coming inside of the chat. Yes, family. I actually going to be talking about the hands-off protests and stuff like that. I'm actually going to be giving, my reaction and my take up on the stuff like that, though, family. And like I said before, we go any further, stuff like that, family. You already know what the rules are. When you come on in inside of the chat, hey, Rain Love, hey, Judah Choice of my 44, what's going on? You already know what the deal is, family. When you come on in inside of the chat, family, go ahead and get those likes up. Hey, Sasha Love, you go ahead and get those likes up. Like I said, there's no arguing, no debating, no trolling one another. Like I said, we keep it cool, we keep it cordial. You know what I'm saying? Keep it nice. And like I said, come inside of the chat, hit the like button, family. It helps with the algorithm and it helps everybody else to get the notification. You feel me? So hit that like button. And like I said, if the music a little too loud, just let me know. I'll turn it down just a little bit so you can hear me and the music at the same time. You feel me? And yes, family, I was up there checking it out all over the internet yesterday. A couple of things that I've noticed about the protests, right? A couple of things I really did notice about the protest was that um it was peaceful. And here's one of the main things. The first thing that I noticed about the protests, right? Now, of course, we were not there, which I'm proud that our people was not there. It was a couple of us. It might have been one or two of us sprinkled in there, but it wasn't the majority of us. You feel me? It wasn't hundreds of us there. You feel what I mean? Hey, Magneto TV. Hey, Tongita. But the one main thing that I've noticed, first, it was a sea of white people. It was a sea of Caucasian people. And guess another thing that I saw? All of the minorities were not there. I really began to looking at that like, hold up a minute, yo. You got a nerve. Hey, Virgo, I'm Venom. Yo, that was the first two things that I really noticed. Hey, Citizen Man TV, right. It's like they love being robbed. Exactly. You want to know what I saw, yo? I saw a sea of white folks. And I'm willing to bet you any amount of money. Most of them are liberal. Now, I did see some of them up in some of the conservative states, but it wasn't really like a whole bunch of them. That was mainly like, I really didn't see like a whole bunch of conservative states. I mainly did see more so like all of the liberal states like New York, Chicago, Denver, Seattle, Portland, which was really to be expected. You know what I mean? And like I said, like all of the liberal cities from like Atlanta, New York, Chicago, they was even here in Baltimore, DC. You know what I mean? And I really gotta say, like, you know what I mean? White folks showed up. You know what I'm saying? Caucasian people, they showed up. And I'm willing to bet you any amount of money. And here's the thing about it. Caucasian people showed up, and it was mainly older white folks. It was mainly older Caucasian people. Hey, Original One, Grand Rising. Yo, it was mainly Caucasian people, yo. Right. And you know what I noticed? The energy was totally different, yo. The energy was not as strong. When we hold up a second, like the door open. Oh, okay. I thought the door might have been open. That's the reflection. Yo, for real, yo. Yo, you want to know what I saw, though, yo? Hey, Melvin Jones. Yo, you want to know what I saw, though, yo? It really did look different not having this out there, but one of the main things that I'm really glad to see, that most of our people is not out there. I gotta say 99.9% of us were not out there. It was only 1% of us that was out there. I might have seen maybe like one or two of them. You know what I mean? What up, Citizen Man? Get them likes up, y'all. And like I was saying before, I'm glad that, hey, Kaisha and Sister Iman got all of the links inside of the chat. Get them likes up, y'all. Hit that like button. When you come inside of the chat, get the likes up, y'all. You know what I mean? You know the rules. Thank you, y'all. Get them likes up. It help with the algorithm. Everybody else can get the notification. You feel me? So get them likes up. It help with the algorithm. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was nothing but a sea of white people, yo. They were over there. I'm talking about some of the main ones that I was over there looking at for real. There was mainly like it was anywhere between like Generation X. It was mainly like Generation X, baby boomers and millennials that were out there, yo. Exactly. Exactly, Judah Chosen 144. And right, and here's another thing that I saw. I did not see none of you fucking foreigners out there. All of the rest of you fucking groups. Y'all were talking all this bullshit about how we ain't protesting. But y'all were not out there. I didn't see Latinos. I didn't see Asians, Arabs, Indians, nor black immigrants out there. My fucking thing is this, yo. Where was the Latino community at? Where were all of you Mexicans at? Where were the Puerto Ricans at? Where were the Hondurans at? Where were the El Salvadorians, the Cubans? Y'all were fucking quiet. The Latino community, y'all had all that fucking smoke for us, yo. Hey, Classic Crib, what's going on? Y'all had all this smoke for us talking about y'all don't want to be protesting. Y'all gonna stay home. Y'all motherfuckers stay home. Where the fuck were y'all? And here's my thing. I hope that y'all were not copying what we were doing by saying, oh, we gonna be staying home. You wanna know what I saw, yo? All of the rest of you fucking foreigners, you minorities, y'all some bitch ass niggas. Y'all some fucking cowards. All of the rest of you minorities, y'all are cowards. Hey, Double E. Right, exactly right. Yeah, I saw one Palestinian flag though, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was you, the chosen 144. Yeah. It was one Palestinian flag over there in Cali, but for the most part, I ain't see no Mexican flag, no Honduran flag, no Guatemalan flag. As a matter of fact, I didn't even see Latinos. I ain't see Latinos in New York. I ain't see y'all in LA. I ain't see y'all in San Diego. I didn't even see y'all nowhere. Y'all were not in Miami, Tampa. Y'all but not in LA. Y'all but not in San Diego. Y'all but not in New York, Philly. None of them places. All of the places where the high concentration of Latinos, where the fuck were y'all? Nowhere in sight. Where were y'all Asians at? Nowhere in sight. Where were you goddamn Arabs? Nowhere in sight, right? And no law enforcement. It was no law enforcement out there at all. Right, no, they got the asses hounding black folks for help. Exactly. Right, but the thing about it was this. White people showed up. Hold up a minute. Here's my question. Don't y'all want it to have proximity to whiteness? Right, not even in Atlanta. The Latinos didn't even show up in Atlanta, in Miami. And guess what? When I looked at LA, it was a sea of white people. When I saw San Diego, sea of white people. Where were y'all Mexicans? Where were y'all Cubans? Where were y'all Venezuelans? Where were y'all Puerto Ricans at? Where were y'all? Exactly. Thank you, Sister Iman. They were copying us, chilling. But they weak as fuck. Thank you, Sister Iman. Y'all were copying us. Where were y'all black immigrants at? I didn't even see none of y'all out there. Where were y'all? All of the rest of you fucking foreigners, you want to know what you showed to us? Y'all niggas is weak. Y'all niggas is weak. Y'all some bitch ass niggas. Right. Right, I get what you mean, Stormy Weather. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I get what you mean. But I'm putting it in the context, right? Y'all wanted to have proximity to whiteness so bad. But why the fuck y'all didn't go out there with the white folks? Right, a sea of white people saying, we shall overcome. Yep, I saw that. It damn near South Carolina. They was holding hands like it was back in the damn 60s. Like it was back in the 60s. I'm looking like, wow. I said, I really could not believe I'm seeing a sea of white folks out there, and I don't even see none of you Arabs. I don't see none of you Asians, none of you Latinos, none of y'all. The Latino community, y'all did not show up. I thought y'all wanted to be white so bad. Y'all Cubans were so white, but you went out there with them white folks. Hey, Lance Burton, where were y'all? I thought y'all wanted to have proximity to whiteness. Y'all were so white, but you didn't even take the front lines with those white folks yesterday. Y'all some bitch ass niggas. And I'm going to tell you something, foreigners. I'm going to tell you something. Them white folks ain't going to forget that shit. See, that's the thing. Y'all know about these white folks over here. Y'all know about these Caucasians over here. Y'all are so fucking weak. Y'all foreigners are fucking weak. You didn't even stand up with them. I thought you want to have proximity to those white folks. Hey, Paul Juice. Y'all get what I'm saying, yo? You feel me? We weren't out there. Them white folks said, all right, okay, black folks, have a rest. Take your rest. We got this. And they did that. They showed up. Y'all didn't. You Asians did not show up. The Chinese, you Filipino, Japanese, none of y'all showed up. None of y'all showed up. Latino, y'all Mexican, Guatemalan, Cuban, Honduran, Puerto Rican, Dominican, y'all did not show up. Arabs, Palestinians, Indians, y'all did not show up. Even you black immigrants, y'all did not show up. But y'all the same motherfuckers that are classified as white. You want proximity to whiteness. But why didn't you show up with them to be in proximity to whiteness? Y'all some weak motherfuckers. Yeah, Z Cypher, you feel me? Yup, they worked so hard to get close. Right, tell it to the white folks, and guess what? This is how I know you weak. Guess what? You wanted to bring the smoke to us, but you ain't bring smoke to them. But you didn't stand next to them. Thank you, Classy Crib. You ain't never lied. They got a goddamn identity crisis. Yes, the fuck they do. Thank you, Simplify Right. They were chilling like us, but they forgot this ain't our fight. Exactly, yup. Listen, I know all you foreigners, in particular you Latinos, even some of you black immigrants, y'all were copying us. Let's keep it fucking real. Y'all were copying us. Y'all were not saying you were going to sit it out until we said it. Y'all did not sit out until we said it. You want to know why? Because guess what? If we was out there, y'all would have went out there. Yeah, the protest, it was. Yes, they was. I even seen the goddamn white folk, they was holding up Black Power signs. I'm like, what the fuck? And I will admit, yo, us not being there, the protest looked weak. It was bland. It looked like a festival, yo. It didn't even look like a march. When we march, we strong. You can hear our voices. Their voices weren't even strong. The protest looked bland without us there. You feel me? It just looked like a festival. But the one thing I can say about it is this. At least they showed up. The rest of you fucking foreigners and minorities, y'all got a hell of a fucking nerve. Y'all some hypocritical bitch ass niggas. Y'all some bitch ass niggas. Y'all niggas scared. Y'all niggas are fucking scared, yo. Y'all some bitches. Y'all motherfuckers is so weak, yo. You wanted to be racist towards us with anti-blackness. But you can't even stand next to the people that you want to stand next to who first show anti-blackness. How in the fuck you talk all that bullshit to us? I don't want to hear shit, yo. That's more than enough reason why we ain't protesting for y'all. You know what? I'm glad that it happened. You want to know why? That protest showed your real true colors. Y'all got no fucking power. You right, Stormy Weather. You want to know who got the power? We did. And guess what? Now you see we got the power. Now you want to be over here with us. Don't come over here with us. Listen, I know the rest of you fucking groups. You copied us. You followed our fucking lead. Why didn't y'all go out there? Why? Y'all weak as fuck, yo. All of y'all. Exactly, Simplified. It shows they feet off of us. Thank you. That's right. Thank you, Simplified Accountant. Yup, you confirmed what I was about to say. That protest sealed the deal. Let me read this. Yup, that protest. Yup, it just shows they feet off of us. This protest seals the deal about these other groups. Yup. That protest showed. The protest was so weak. It was. I'm telling you, if we were saying we was going to be there, all of the rest of you other groups, y'all would have been there. Y'all would have been there. Exactly, Rain Love, in your bishop voice. These niggas scared, yo. This nigga scared, yo. You right, Rain Love, that is a good one. In your bishop voice, we've been talking about Cuban Bishop. This nigga scared. And guess what, yo? These niggas scared, yo. Latinos, Asians, Arabs, Indians, white immigrants. Y'all niggas scared, yo. Y'all niggas is scared. Y'all are fucking scared to take the front lines. Y'all some bitch ass niggas. Y'all are fucking weak, yo. I got nothing to say to y'all. Fuck y'all. I'm definitely not protesting even more. We already get done. Hey, Queen Zori, you didn't see nobody protesting in LA? Right, even the Democrats laughing at them, hell yeah. And guess what, Queen Zori? San Diego, Davis D. What up, King Hazy? I'ma call you later, all right? Yo, San Diego was deep. Nothing but white people. LA was deep. Nothing but white people. Yeah, they was. And some of them, even when I was looking at them, they didn't even look serious. You want to know what them people were doing? Them protests was them, for them to go out there, you know what I mean, on a nice sunny day, all of them to get together, and they could get an exercise. It was so weak, yo. I didn't see anything as well, yo. I'm glad our people were not there, yo. I'm so glad our people were not there. Because like I said, if we was there, it would have turned up in a different kind of way, you feel me? It would have been very strong. Our voices would have heard. They was like, this is what democracy looks like. It was not strong at all, yup. That's all what it was. It was a feel-good festival, yup. It was. It was more like a marathon. Thank you, Warren Rao. That's right, the Pawns of Babylon in big trouble. Exactly, yup. Right, and yes, to me, brother, I was looking at that as well. They didn't even look mad. Some people's out there smiling. They was looking all happy. Right, a lot of them didn't even really know that they were just followers. Exactly, yup. They got no soul. The protest, it had no seasoning nor no soul. It had no seasoning nor no soul. I saw so many white people telling black people to rest. Yeah, I saw that as well. Simplified accounting, I saw that as well. I did see white people on TikTok telling us, get your rest, man. We got this. But these other groups no mention at all. Exactly, yup. You other groups, you got exposed yesterday. Y'all are some weak motherfuckers. Y'all ain't worthy for nobody to protest. I'ma tell you, all of you other groups that are suffering, I got no sympathy. I got no sympathy. Fuck y'all other groups. And this ain't me kissing ass, the Caucasians. But what it exposed? Yup, exactly, yup. It really did dilute it, yup. It diluted any message they were trying to get across. It was talking about trans lives or talking about hands off this, hands off that. It was like the messages was all over the place, yo. Right, the shit was like raisins in the potato salad. Yes, yo. It just looked so bland. When you look at it, yo, the protest, it looked like a damn cheese sandwich. Remember how we was in the hood? We could only afford mayonnaise and cheese sandwiches. That's how it looked like, yo. Right, it wasn't even a protest. It was a hoot. Yo, that was nothing but a daggone. That was a marathon, yo. That was not a protest. That was a marathon, yo. It was like a damn cheese sandwich, yo. It was a cheese sandwich with mayonnaise. That's all I saw. It was a cheese sandwich. That protest was nothing but a goddamn going cheese sandwich, yo. It was just white bread with cheese and mayonnaise all over it, yo. For real. Real talk, yo. Y'all go ahead and get the lights up, y'all. For real. But like I said, I give them credit for showing the fuck up. It just did not have any kind of flavor. Yeah, yo. It did, yo. It was like it looked more like a parade, yo. It looked more like a parade. It did, yo. It really looked more like a parade. But for you Latinos, it did. It looked like a mayo sandwich. The parade looked like a mayo sandwich in a parade. It was a cheese sandwich parade. That's all what it was, yo. It was 1 million people there. It was. Thank you, Kaisha, for the $2 super chat. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, damn, my fault. Appreciate it, my sister. Thank you. Hey Jerry, what's going on? Yep, it was a mayonnaise day parade. That's all what it was. It was. It was a walkathon for the white folks. Yep. Thank you y'all for donating to the chat family for the super chat. Appreciate it, y'all. And also as well, if you would like to donate to the Cash App, any amounts appreciated, you can donate there. The Cash App is $B-8. $B-8 to donate. $B-8 to donate. Any amounts appreciated. Go ahead and get them likes up. Sister Iman, she got all the links inside of the chat too, family. Right, that's what I'm saying, Queen Zuri. Right, exactly. You said, but now what? Nothing is going to change things. Right. And I feel what you mean, but I'm really going to say this. Don't think for 1 second, yo, that them white folks ain't going to forget about all the rest of those minorities. You want to know why, yo? That sealed the deal. And guess what? That was dealing with the number 9. You want to know what's going to happen, yo? I'm going to tell you something, yo. Hey, Tavis Mayweather. Them white folks, they going to turn. You want to know what they going to, yo, you want to know what the white folks going to do now? They going to turn on those minorities. You want to know what's going to happen, yo? You want to know what's going to happen? Thank you, Z Cypher. You want to know what's going to happen? Them white folks are going to turn up on them. Watch. Them white folks are going to turn on them. Since y'all wanted to be white so bad, you didn't join with your white counterparts. Guess what, yo? Remember how all y'all immigrants was against us. Guess what? Them white folks are going to turn on them. And guess what? They about to turn their racism onto them. Mark my words. Watch. Them white folks ain't going to forget. They never forget. You want to know why? Because y'all said y'all was so white. But you ain't want to show up with me. You ain't want proximity next to me. I thought you were classified as white. Guess what? The Most High is going to use them white folks and they're going to turn on the minorities. Watch. You minorities in trouble, y'all. Y'all minorities are in trouble. Them white folks are not going to forget. You ain't show up with me. I thought next to me, you wanted proximity. Then what? Yup, they going to feel betrayed, yup. They going to feel betrayed. Beyond betrayed. They going to be saying, y'all used us. And the white, I'm telling you, watch. They about to see them white folks are going to turn on them. Mark my words. Watch. Mark my words. Because remember, all these other groups, you ain't used to seeing white folks turn up on y'all. You ain't used to seeing Bobby Karen turn up. We used to seeing it, but guess what? They told us the rest. While they told us the rest, the Most High is going to use them to put y'all through the test. Boy, I'm going to tell you, they going to turn up on you minorities. I'm telling you, think about it. They don't forget. Them white folks don't forget, and guess what? Them white folks are not going to forget because guess what? A lot of them white folks want you out of this country. They support mass deportation. Them white folks don't forget. So that's the thing about you minorities. Y'all don't know them. They don't forget. See, that's the thing. You don't know these white folks like how we know them. We know them. Since you wanted to be white and you don't want to be on the front line, you want to take flight, you about to see some white fright. You ain't seen nothing yet. Them white folks going to be disgusting because guess what? One of the white guys on TikTok was like, I looked around, I ain't seen no other minorities out there. It was just us. Do you think they ain't going to talk amongst each other? And they going to be like, hold up a minute. We ain't see the Arabs out there. We ain't see the Latinos out there. No, none of the Asians out there. None of the Indians out there. Hold up a minute. Do you really believe that them white folks are going to forget that you ain't stand on the front line with them? Oh no, they ain't going to forget. Oh yes they are. The Most High is going to use them white folks not against us but against y'all. White people, Caucasians, about to turn on y'all. Y'all going to be taught a fucking lesson. Oh yes, it's coming. It's coming. They already came against us. They never came against y'all. And then here's another thing. And then you don't think for 1 second they fucking forgot? They talking about we about to be the fastest minority out here. Oh hell no. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Let me tell you something, minorities. White folks about to show y'all. Never outshine the master. Y'all about to really see the real slave master come out in them. Oh my God, woo! You ain't seen shit yet. Cause them white folks ain't gonna forget. No, they not. Because guess what? It ain't nowhere to hide. It ain't gonna be safe. Since you wanna, yup. Yeah, white people hate when other people population grows in America. Exactly, yup. You think you're gonna surpass my population? You wanna say that you're white like me? Hold up. Just because you like me, that don't mean you white like me. And y'all saying y'all the fastest growing minority? Oh hell no. Them white folks gonna be saying, we got to deal with these goddamn other white folks. Hell no. We dealt with them niggas. Now we got a new set of niggas. Huh? You got daggone Latinos, the new set of niggas. Now it's about to fucking that shit got me triggered. Hell, we already dealt with the goddamn black folks, the coloreds. Now it's time to deal with your goddamn new set of coloreds. Oh hell no. You goddamn Mexicans, you going back across the goddamn border. You goddamn Arabs, you goddamn Koreans, oh hell no. Yo, we sick of this goddamn shit. Oh yeah, Billy Bob ain't playing. Y'all about to see Billy Bobby camera turn up. Oh boy. Woo! Y'all don't know them white folks. Yeah. Yup, that's right. Y'all about to learn the hard way. Right. White people won't allow it. They not gonna allow it. Even white people hate cowards. Yup. Oh yeah. That's right, John Washington. Now they have nowhere to hide behind. Yup. Boy, they dealt with us and stood tall. Exactly. Do you think Cameron and Billy Bob is gonna like that shit? Hell no. You ain't gonna stand with them during this fucking time? Hell no. They about to turn on y'all and turn up. And what I'm gonna tell you is this. The Most High is gonna use them. Guess what? Since y'all wanted to be white like them and y'all wanted to come against us. And guess what's about to happen? Lyndon B. Johnson's quote. Oh yeah, you about to see Billy Bob, Jerry Lee, Karen. Oh yes. They gonna turn up on you minorities. Since y'all wanted to come over here with anti-blackness. Guess what? And you wanted to join the white side. And you didn't stand up with the white side. They are really good. Oh, you don't know about them rednecks. Oh yeah. You don't know about them rednecks. Guess what's going to happen? The Most High is going to use them Caucasians to turn against y'all. Since y'all wanted to be like them and come against us, the Most High is going to use them to turn against y'all. Oh yes, oh yeah. Tell them D-Night, y'all about to find out. Y'all are going to find out. Because you want to know why? That sealed the deal. That sealed the deal for us, and that sealed the deal for them. You want to know what I saw? Y'all showed to us, y'all are fucking cowards, and them Caucasians are going to see it as well. You turned on them. And you want to know what the white folks going to say? You know what? You turned on us? You going to build on whiteness? All right. This white man about to show you who the real white man is. These white folks about to show you. Huh? You wanted to be white? Huh? I thought you was white. Y'all said you wanted to be white. Now you want to take flight? Oh, hell no. Hey, Karen, grab the goddamn gun. Billy Bob and Karen, nuh-uh, it's time to grab the guns. We already dealt with niggers. Now it's time to go and deal with your goddamn brown folks. Huh? Nah, you ain't white, you brown. Nah. You ain't white, goddammit. You ain't Anglo-Saxon, goddammit. Nah, I'm over here with Karen and Billy Bob, goddammit. Nah. We ain't worried about the Negroes, the colors, and the blacks. We told them to stand down. But you can't stand 10 doors down next to us. You ain't gonna hit the front line. We about to show you one time. Oh boy, white folks about to turn up, boy. I'm telling you. They about to fuck y'all up. Woo! Oh yes. Oh yeah. Yup. No more white pies for them. Oh yeah. No more white only pies. Uh-huh. Oh yes. They are going to show their true faces. Oh yes, they are. The mask is off. We already seen the mask. You know what? I'm glad we did this. You want to know why? So white folks can see all of those other honorary whites. They were not with y'all. So guess what? Hey, Willie Rivers. I think they were scared because of ICE and they was watching and waiting. Mm-hmm. Don't get scared now. Don't get scared now. You other groups are cowards. In this hour, you show that y'all are cowards. Guess what? Them Caucasian people are really going to see, you know what, y'all are fucking cowards. And another thing as well, y'all showed to us y'all are fucking cowards. You want to know why? Y'all gave us more than enough reason why we should not protest for you. Now you gave them white folks more than enough reason to have you out this fucking country. Oh, yes, they are, Jerry. Them Hispanics will find out revenge is a dish served cold. Watch. We about to see these goddamn other groups. They about to catch a lot of hell. Trust me. You don't think them Caucasians were not sitting amongst one another saying like, look, we were the only people out there. Trust me. They know that we were not going to show up. Them white folks, they seen many of the videos on the TikTok and YouTube. They knew that. Yup, this is time for them to clean up the stuff. Exactly. And y'all did not do what you were supposed to do. This was your time. That was your day. That was your day to show up and show out and show to the world. Yes, they are. The mother groups are two-faced and flip-flop. We stand on business. We told white America, it's your time. At least they stood on business. At least them Caucasians stood out there. At least they did. At least they did. They did their job. We did our job November the 5th. They did their job April the 5th. What the fuck did y'all do? What the fuck did y'all do? And you want to know what? Yesterday was the number 9. So guess what? That is the end of y'all being honorary white. You know what white folks gonna say? Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Y'all did not stand on business. I'm glad we stood on business. And them white folks, they went out there. You Latinos were not out there. Oh yeah, them white folks, oh yes they are. Them white folks are gonna start calling up ICE like a motherfucker. Yes they are. Happy Sunday, that's right. Hey, April, still birthday girl. Yes they are. Them Caucasians are extremely revengeful. See, that's the thing about it, other groups of the minorities. Y'all really don't know how to handle these people. Y'all showed to us y'all are cowards and y'all don't know how to fight and you don't even want to fight. Y'all do not fucking fight. But I'm going to tell you something. It's already bad enough you wanted to join our fight. But you didn't even want to join the fight. You wanted to classify as white, but you didn't join their fight. Why didn't you? Where were y'all? Hey, Dirt 8H. Somebody get the links in the chat. Exactly, Queen Zuri. Yup, I said that. If melanated people would have been out there, the Mexicans would have been out there. Exactly, yup. And that's another thing. All of you other groups that weren't even out there, y'all were copying us. Y'all follow our fucking lead. Because I noticed I ain't see none of you Mexicans, none of you Puerto Ricans, none of you Cubans, none of y'all. Yup. None of you Latinos. Mexicans were not out there. Puerto Ricans were not out there. Cubans, Guatemalans, Venezuelans, Hondurans, none of y'all were out there. But you know what? Somebody had a point. I guess, you know what? That would have been good. You know what? I guess y'all wasn't out there because guess what? It's a bunch of white folks out there and they probably would have called ICE on your ass. But guess what? Them white folks are really going to be calling ICE on your ass. I'm going to tell you something. You think you seen ICE? Let me tell you something. Them white folks are going to be calling ICE on your ass. They are going to turn. I'm going to tell you something. That was the end of your honorary white status, yo. Your honorary white status really ended yesterday. You want to know why? Like I'm telling you, them Caucasians are not going to forget. We ain't see you out there. We ain't see you Asians out here. We ain't see you Arabs out here. We ain't see you Latinos out here. Where the fuck were y'all? And you want to know what they're going to do? They're going to call ICE on you. Yep. Yup. Yup. Exactly, Queen Zuri. Yup. They don't know what to do without us. Yup. Especially y'all Latinos. Yup. Y'all, they on their own. Yup. That's right. Y'all on your own. And guess what? All of the rest of you minorities, y'all on your fucking own. We ain't fucking with you. Now you got them. They not really gonna fuck with you. We turned our back. But I'm telling you, y'all about to see the wrath of these white folks. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get a kick out of this shit. Yup. Latinos are now becoming seen fake bandwagon. Yup. Exactly. Yup. Oh yeah. Them white folks gonna be calling ICE on their ass ASAP, yo. Boy. You wanna know what them white folks gonna be saying? You turned your fucking back on us, yo. Yup. Y'all ain't nothing but a cowardice collective, yup. Yup. Y'all are cowards. Get them likes up, family. We really growing up in the chat, family. Thank you, y'all. Somebody put my links in the chat as well. Yes. That's right, Queen Zuri. Yup. Yup. I want to see immigrant. I'm right. I want to see that as well, Judah Chosen 144. Yup. I want to see the immigrant reactions. Yup. I ain't see none of them black immigrants out there. I ain't see none of the Africans out there. None of Afro-Latinos. Yup. I ain't see none of them. I noticed that. And I ain't see no Caribbean folk out there. And I really want to know. How come I ain't see the black immigrants out there? What were y'all doing? Were y'all doing what we doing? Or were y'all doing something else? I want to know. Haven't y'all noticed something? None of the black immigrants were out there. And haven't y'all noticed something? Yeah, where were the Palestinians? I ain't see none of them. I ain't see none of y'all Palestinians out there. None of you Arabs. I ain't see Chinese. I ain't see no Koreans, no Filipinos. None of y'all. None of y'all. None of y'all. Where were the rest of y'all groups at? Where the fuck were y'all? I really want to know. Where the fuck were y'all? Yup. I ain't see none of y'all black immigrants out there. Where were y'all? Where the fuck were y'all? Exactly, Queen Zuri. Yup. The black immigrants were scared of ICE too. Yup. I'm willing to bet you they are. Where were y'all? That's what I really want to know. That's my question. Where the fuck were y'all? Where were y'all? Where were y'all? I thought y'all were so white. I thought y'all were so better. Huh? It was more white people than anything. Oh what? Oh what now? So now you want to say we got the same oppressor? No we don't. You align with them. If you align with white supremacy, why you wasn't out there with them? Since you wanted to be white. I ain't see no Haitian flag, Jamaican flag, Trinidadian flag, no African flag, no none of that. None of that. Where were y'all? None. I want to know what I want to know what were y'all Puerto Ricans and Dominicans thinking about that? What were y'all saying? What were y'all doing? I'm willing to bet you y'all Puerto Ricans and Dominicans chose your black side. Now everybody want to come to outside. Where were y'all? Where the fuck were y'all? Where were y'all Caribbeans and Africans at? Where were y'all at? MIA, where were y'all? And I got a question, right? Where's my New York fam at, yo? Yeah, where was Fat Joe? Where was AOC at? Where was she? Yup. Yeah. Word. Yup, exactly. Where were y'all? And T Mac New York, I got a question on right, yo. So I got a question. So what were the other groups saying up there, yo? Dominicans are very quiet right now. I have not seen one anti-black video from them in a while. Yup, I seen that, yup. Cause see, FBA, we on code. The copper color people, we already on code. You said they already lost their card now. Yup. Migrants looking for the prize, but don't want to put in the work. Yeah, where was Buster? Yup. Haven't you noticed the black immigrants want to be saying, we black folks sitting there? Hold up a minute. We said that. Yeah, you're right, T5, I know. I'm just using that so-called term. That's why I say so-called black Americans. Yup, where were y'all? Yeah, where were y'all? Y'all were in hiding. I've noticed y'all were real quiet. Yeah, right. Where's Luther Campbell, yup? Yeah, exactly, yup. Where were the South Asians, the Indians, Pakistanians? Yup. Yeah, somebody said duck and ice. Where were y'all? Where were y'all? That's right, Classic Creole, yup. Where the fuck were y'all? I really want to know, family. Where were y'all? Get them likes up. Nowhere to be found. Where were y'all? Hey, T-Mac New York, right? So I got a question on, right? So leading up to the protest, right? What were them other groups saying? Yup, they on their own. Yup, exactly. Yup. All of them other groups right about now, they on their own. And see, the reason why I'm glad I'm looking at that march right about now, and another thing is why I'm glad that it's going the way that it's going. You want to know why? Because guess what? This protest showed to me. They showed, yo. You want to know what it showed, yo? Y'all were never our allies. This protest, yup, the modern minorities, yup, in hiding, yup. Yup, y'all not special. Y'all are the minorities. Y'all are not hard workers. Y'all are cowards, and y'all not special. Y'all are fucking weak, yo. Y'all don't want to put in the work, yo. You want to know what that protest showed to me? Y'all are weak. Y'all are freeloaders, and y'all some bitch ass niggas. All of the minorities are some bitch ass niggas. Y'all are some bitch ass niggas. Y'all are weak. I don't got nothing to say none of y'all. And another thing as well, I don't want to help you as well either, yo. Y'all don't deserve none of our fucking help. And as a matter of fact, that's more than enough reason why we should not protest for you bitch ass niggas. Y'all some bitch ass niggas. Yup, it's some hijackers, yup. Y'all some bitch ass niggas in hijackers. Y'all some bitch ass niggas, man. Fuck y'all. Fuck all you damn immigrants, y'all. Yo, all you other immigrants, yo, y'all some bitch ass niggas, yo. Exactly, classic Creole. They want an easy ticket to everything, but put no skin in the game. Exactly, yup. That is exactly what you showed to me. Y'all are some motherfucking cowards. Y'all are swagger jackets. Y'all are cowards, yo. Y'all are cowards, swagger jackets, and y'all lazy as fuck. Yup. That's right, Crazy. That's all they do is talk, 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 talk. Y'all are fucking weak. Fuck y'all niggas, yo. And now I really don't got nothing to say to y'all. Yup. Yup, all they show white folks was about that they is selfish and who care about themselves. Yup. Where was George Lopez? Yup. I really don't got nothing to say to y'all. All of the rest of your other groups, man, you just showed to us, man. Y'all some weak-minded, motherfucking bitch-ass niggas, yo. Yup, hijackers riding on the coattails, yup. Exactly, right. So who the real lazy people, right? Yup. Who the real lazy people? Y'all are the real lazy ones, yo. Y'all are lazy and y'all are bitch-ass niggas, yo. Fuck y'all. Hey, credit to bands. That's right, yo. I really had enough of y'all, man. Y'all don't want to put in no type of work, y'all. Put all my links in the chat, family. My email address is brandonmouse410@yahoo.com. Yeah, my IG is bmounts8428. To donate, the cash app is $bmounts8. $bmounts8 to donate. Any amounts appreciated. Yup, that is exactly what I saw yesterday. Hey, Manny Rock, yo, that's all you really gotta do, yo. All you gotta do is just go ahead and look at all of the protests, yo. Y'all were not there. Yup, they were not around. Damn, they really made white folk look like complete fools out there. Yeah, yo. Exactly right. Where was Selena Gomez doing all of that crying? My people out there, why were you not there? Where was John Leguizamo? Where was George Lopez? Hey, what up, Rashid? Where was George Lopez? Where was where was Fat Joe? Where was Jennifer Lopez? Yup. Yeah, where was Fat Joe? When it came down to our celebrities and our entertainers, they were not afraid to hit the front line. But Fat Joe, where the fuck were you at? Where the fuck were you at? Where was Selena Gomez? Where was Fat Joe? Nowhere in sight. Yup. Where were y'all famous people on the front line? At least our celebrities, y'all. Where were y'all? Where were y'all? Where were y'all? Where were y'all? Y'all some real suckers, yo. That protest to me showed yesterday, y'all are a bunch of motherfucking bitch ass niggas. And I got no respect for none of y'all. Why? Because y'all are some y'all are some hypocrites. Yup, yeah, Fat Joe, yeah, was leaning back. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Y'all immigrants. You want to know why? See, y'all immigrants ain't show up because there wasn't no benefits. Because we wasn't there. That go to show you right then and there who got the power, y'all. It really go to show you who got the power. Guess what? We had the power to fall back and tell white folks to go out there and protest, and they did. But y'all, and see, guess what? All of the rest of you goddamn immigrants, guess what? Y'all follow our lead. Y'all immigrants showed to us y'all ain't shit without us, y'all. Y'all immigrants, y'all ain't shit without us, y'all. You're not. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, Demetrius. Mm-hmm. That protest exposed a lot of shit. Yup. They don't got the juice. It exposed that we got the power. You know what? The power is back in our hands. You want to know? Yo, you want to know what happened? That protest was the transfer of power. Remember Captain America gave the shield to the to the brother? That's exactly what happened. We the ones with the power. We got the power. And it seems to me that everybody else wasn't even out there because you knew that FBA wasn't going to be out there. Guess what? Y'all follow our fucking lead. All of you immigrants, y'all follow our lead, and y'all can't do shit without us. And I found it to be real funny. See, the only time you protest when we out there because you want to get some of the money and you want to get some of the benefits, and you knew that by being around white folks, it wasn't going to be any benefit. But you want to live around white folks. You're classified as white. You want to. It's like y'all are hypocritical. Y'all are double dippers, y'all. Y'all are opportunists, y'all. Yup. That's right. Throwing rocks and how did they hang? Yup. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hey, Golden Heart, I'ma tell you. Okay. Hey, Righteous Indignation, what's going on, sis? Let me tell you something. You other groups, you dropped the ball. You Latinos show time after time again why the fuck we should not deal with you. You Arabs, you Asians, Indians, all of the rest of you honorary whites, you showed to us why we should not fuck with you even more. I'm glad. I'm really glad at the fact that protests happened the way it happened. You want to know why? Because it really exposed everything. Y'all are not real allies to nobody. None of y'all. Y'all minorities. Y'all model minorities. Y'all not a model of nothing. And I'm really going to tell you something. You are a model minority. You want to know why? Y'all on your own. And like I'm telling you, them white folks are going to turn up on you motherfuckers. Mark my words. After that protest, yo, you want to know what's going to happen? The Most High is going to use them white folks to turn against to all those minorities. Watch. Mark my words. You're going to start seeing in the next couple of months, it's going to be an all-out attack by these white folks against all of the minorities. You want to know why? When they was doing to us, y'all had nothing to say. But now guess what? Y'all, I'm going to tell you something. All these other groups, they are going to see white supremacy with the mask off on full display. Watch. You watch. Mark my words. You watch. Minister Farrakhan told us that the Most High is going to use that was used as white man to beat us into submission to separate. You want to know what the Most High going to do? The Most High is going to use them white folks to literally turn against all of those honorary whites. All of those honorary whites, they about to catch hell. The Cabbage Patch Kids, they about to turn up and they are going to go crazy on the watch. They are really about to see racism head on with the mask off. Yup, the way how we seen it with the mask off, all of them other groups, they are going to see it with the mask off. I'm going to tell you. Them white folks going to be calling up ICE on them. I'm telling you, watch. Them white folks, yo, them Caucasians, yo, they are really about to show their ass, but it's going to be against other minorities. You model minorities, y'all are really going to see white supremacy on display. The mask is off. They going to learn. Tell them, Manny Rock, they going to learn. They are going to learn. Hey, boy, Aces is one, and they're going to feel the burn. Mark my words. The Most High is going to use these Caucasians to turn up. He's going to turn up against all those other honorary whites. Yep. And they are really going to see how Billy Bob and Cameron really are. Boy, it's going to be a sight to see. Yep. You wanted proximity? I thought y'all wanted to be white. I thought you wanted to be next to me. Get your popcorn ready. Them white folks gonna be like, I thought you wanted proximity next to me. Hold up a minute. Aren't you classified as white? Hold up a minute. Oh yeah, Manny Rock. I see wailing and nationality while we watch. Exactly, yup. What we went through suffering. What we went through, y'all about to go through with them. Mark my words. You watch. The Most High is going to use these Caucasians. And he's going to turn them against them. Remember the purge election year? Guess what, yo? You know what? That protest was for them white people. You know what? I'm glad that it happened. I'm glad that it happened. You know how everybody was saying, after they come for us, they're going to come for black people. No. The Most High is going to use them to go against y'all. Hey, Stephanie Maria. Yup, they going to make it even, unleash the beast. Yup. The Most High is going to unleash the beast on these other groups. You model minorities, boy, listen up, model minority. Against white supremacy, you are the #1 priority. Yup. White supremacy is about to make y'all the #1 priority. The model minority against white supremacy, y'all are the #1 priority. Why? Because you did not show up for your white counterparts. And I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be pretty. Yup. Because it's their turn now, yup. Thank you, BF95, yup. See this belt? Model minority. I know this belt old and fucked up. But Master about to crack this on your ass. Boy, do you realize what these white folks about to do to y'all? We already dealt with our suffering. Y'all about to deal with some serious suffering. You see this motherfucking belt? I'm talking to y'all how our black parents would talk this. You see this motherfucking belt? Go to Heart Class Spirit, yeah, y'all tripping. I know it's old and fucked up. Yup. But see, this is how it's gonna look on your back. Y'all like to donate the cash app $$ B Mouse 8, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you, when this master cracked the whip, when master starts cracking the whip, y'all really going to be saying, beyond betrayed, they used us. Yeah, goddamn it, you motherfucking used us. Get your goddamn fucking ass over there. I don't give a goddamn. I'm white. Hell no, you ain't goddamn white. Get your goddamn Mexican ass over there. You Spanish speaking motherfucker. Time to crack the goddamn whip on your goddamn ass. So, you might be light like me, but you ain't white like me. Goddamn it. I cracked the goddamn fucking whip. Get your goddamn Spanish speaking ass in the field, goddamn it. I got y'all tripping. Yep. It's about to be the reality check. I got y'all dying laughing, yup. Yeah, I know it's fucked up. This belt old and fucked up. You lucky I can't do how my parents used to do it. My mother used to do it on me. But they about to crack that shit on your ass. Said, I'm crying. Yeah, goddamn it. You about to feel the crack of this goddamn whip. Yeah. Y'all about to be looking fucked up like this damn belt. Master about to crack that whip. Get your goddamn ass over there. You said you're good. I'm good at sounding like people. Yup. Beyond betrayed. They used us. You goddamn fucking used us. Think you goddamn white? Let's get the fuck out of here. Boy, about to turn up. Beyond betrayed. Yeah, we felt beyond betrayed, goddammit. You ain't show up at the goddamn protest April the 5th. The Negroes showed up November the 5th. You ain't show up with us April the 5th. Now get the fuck out of here, goddammit. This is Billy Bob. I don't want your Spanish-speaking Mexican ass over here. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, you ain't white. You goddamn brown. Now get the fuck out of here. Nah, you the new... Nah, I ain't a nigga. Nah, you the goddamn new set of nigger. Now get your Mexican nigger ass over there. Get the fuck out of here. Boy, they about to crack that. Think about it. Boy, November the 5th, we said fuck y'all. Now, April the 5th, them white folks gonna say fuck, we ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all fucked up on the 5th day, y'all. You notice something? On the 5th day, y'all did not show up. Listen, I'm spitting right. Got y'all tripping, yo. Put on my links in the chat, Vanny, to follow me, yo. Put on my links in the chat to follow me, to show love, support. I'm glad I can make y'all laugh, yo. For real, yo. I'm glad that I can make y'all laugh, man. For real, yo. It's true, yo. Hell yeah, Billy Bob, yup. It's gonna look like Monsters Ball out this bitch. Boy, they about to crack that goddamn whip on your ass. Because, see, you didn't show up. See, you dropped the ball. You did not do what you were supposed to do. Yeah, your tacos taste good. You can't live around us. And guess what? Them white folks, they really not gonna want to have your asses around them. Think about it. Thank you, Tracy B. Think about it. You wanted to have proximity to whiteness. First, you couldn't even live around them. But you wanted proximity to whiteness. But see, yesterday, that was your time to stand up and to have proximity to whiteness. So you did not show up. Do you think them white folks are going to want you Latinos, you Arabs, Asians around them? Fuck no. Let me tell you something. Them white folks in the deep south, oh boy, they about to turn up on your ass. Latinos, y'all are in trouble. Even if they was white liberals out there, them white conservatives are going to look like, hold up a minute. You weren't even around my people. But you think that you're white? Oh, fuck no. Let me tell you something, Cubans. You in for serious back bruising. Bars. You Cubans are in for serious back bruising. And that Max will crack that whip on your ass. It's your turn to feel the burn. That white man gonna be standing there looking at y'all. The white man gonna be looking like Birdman with his whip in his hand. Then that's a bar. The white man gonna be looking at y'all like Birdman with the whip in his hand. Ass over there. My name is Apu. Yes, I classified as white. Get your goddamn Indian ass over there. I don't give a fuck. I can't understand the goddamn word you're saying. Take your ass back to goddamn India. I don't give a goddamn. You're comfortable. I ain't comfortable with no goddamn contract. Get your goddamn Pakistani ass out of here. You already fucked us up goddamn 9/11. Fuck out of here. Hey, Redlo, get the popcorn ready, yo. Get your popcorn ready, yo. Oh my God, yo. Y'all are in trouble. He said, God damn it, yup. Y'all in trouble. Model minority. Cracking the whip is going to be the white man's priority. Yup. You have made yourself public enemy number one. Yup, the good old boys about to give a reality check. That's right, Blood Moon. Can't you feel it? Oh, they about to get a reality check. Boy, I can't wait. Yup. You, yep, yep, you want proximity. That's right, beautiful sunrises and sunsets. Yep, they've been warned. Yep, exactly. Boy, oh boy, I just gonna let y'all know it's not gonna end well for y'all, man. Yup. And guess what? You wanna know what we did? That was our separation. Guess what? By us separated from Pharaoh, guess who the enemy is gonna look as the enemy now? See, they've been fooled thinking we was wrong. They gonna be looking like them black folks was right. So guess who they're gonna be looking at? Y'all. These white folks are not going to forget. You did not stand with them, yo. You gotta understand. They're gonna burn y'all off the fucking land. Oh yeah. Wait until they smell what these white nationalists. Yup, it's cooking. T-Mac New York, you a trip, bro. Boy, y'all do not know. See, y'all wanted to bring the smoke to us. Y'all don't know about them white folks bringing the smoke, yo. See, y'all don't know about when these motherfuckers bombed our towns, man. Y'all don't know nothing about that, yo. Y'all don't know how they get down. Y'all don't know that. Y'all been warned, yo. We tried to warn y'all. These white men are sleeping with the women too. Also, yup, exactly. Yup. Yup, exactly. Yup. I'm not black, I'm Dominican. I don't give a goddamn where the fuck you from, goddamn it. You gonna take this goddamn whip. Yeah, too many migrants are migrants. That's why they have, yup. Yup, what they gonna do, yup. What they gonna do when they come for you, yup. Them Latinos think they are white. Whiteness doesn't carry the same way they used to, yup. Oh yeah, that's right, yup. That's right. Oh yeah. Let me tell you something. From that day forward, your white card is going to decline. Let me tell you something. Whiteness ain't going to save you. Whiteness is not going to save you minorities. It's not. White people are saying whiteness can't save them. If whiteness can't save them, what the fuck makes you think whiteness is going to save you? It's not. They are going to be so pissed, yo. Yup, that's right, Tremaine. Yup. Whiteness is not going to save you. Because you betrayed them. You betrayed them. You wanted to have proximity and you thought you were white. If you think you white, why the fuck you wasn't out there with those white folks? A lot of them Latino dudes are simps. Why didn't you? And a lot of you Latino men, you love those white women. Why you wasn't out there next to Becky? And even a lot of you Latino women love white men. Why you wasn't out there? Why you wasn't out there with Brad and Becky? Where were y'all? Where were y'all? Why you wasn't out there, Enrique and Maria? Why the fuck you wasn't out there with Brad and Becky? Why? Why? Do you think Brad and Becky is going to forget that? Do you think that? Brad and Becky is going to see that you have no integrity. You got no testicular fortitude to stand in the front line with us. But you wanted to have proximity next to us. Hold up. You said you were white. You were white and fine. But guess what? After April the 5th, your white card is definitely declined. Yeah, they do, your boy Steve. Yup. Hey, Deshaun Coleman. Yup. Yeah, family. Keep getting them lights up, y'all. You were really about to see the true nature of the colonizer. Wow, for real? Yeah, Latinos are pygmies, yup. And white people see them as played out now. Yup, that's right, Blood Moon. Guess what? Yup, they ass, yup, they are now ass out, yup, for not being out there, yup. Yo, yo, think about it. Every time when the white folks wanted to attack us, what did they do? They met up and hung out and they discussed it. They discussed their plans how they wanted to attack us. Guess what? Them white folks are going to be online. Them rednecks are going to be online. They're going to be all amongst one another. They look like we didn't see a bunch of minorities. I ain't see the Arabs out there. I ain't see them Mexicans out there. I ain't see the Asians. None of y'all. I ain't see not one Asian out there. I ain't see not one Asian. I ain't see not one Latino. I ain't see not one Palestinian, Indian, none of that. None of you motherfuckers is out there. I ain't see no Pakistanians, Palestinians, Indians, none of y'all. None of y'all were out there. I ain't see the Mexican flag. I ain't see the Cuban flag, Honduran flag. None of y'all. Y'all a bunch of talkers, y'all. Y'all a bunch of talkers and FBA stalkers. Y'all are weak, y'all. I don't fuck with y'all, y'all. Y'all some bitch ass niggas, y'all. Don't say nothing to us, y'all. You couldn't even show up. Yep. Y'all couldn't even show up for your white folks. Hey, Latrice, get the like button, y'all. I'm done. We done. We are definitely done. You want to know what that protest did? It really created the separation. It created the separation, and you want to know? You want to know also what it showed to us? It showed to me who's who and what's what. And I'm glad that our people stood down. That's right, your boy Steve. Yup, they not built like us. Yup. Yeah, they are. Yup. A honorable one. The minorities trying to hide behind us. Yup. They didn't go because we didn't. Yup. Yup. Two of y'all said it in the chat, y'all. The reason why y'all ain't go because we go. Don't hide behind us. It's 10-10. Yup. Thank you, Latrice. All my links in the chat, family. Yup, they can't fight like us, yup. Yup. Hey, Queen Mother Dark Feminine, yup. They can't fight like us. None of that. Y'all can't protest nor fight like us at all, y'all. Because like I said, y'all were not there. Y'all, that's right, Queen Zuri, yup. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all some fuck ass niggas, yo. But I don't fuck with you, yo. Now I really see why I don't fuck with you other groups, yo. Cause y'all dropped the ball. All of you other groups, y'all dropped the ball. Yeah, crack that damn whip. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Manny Rock, for the $5 super chat. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you for donating to the super chat. Thank you, y'all. And also, if you like to, you can donate to the super chat. And also, if you'd like to donate to the Cash App as well, it's $B-Mounts8. Any amounts appreciated, family. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, y'all, for donating to the super chat. You can also donate to the Cash App at $B-Mounts8. $B-Mounts8 to donate as well. Any amounts appreciated. Yup. Yo, I'm over here looking at all of the footage, yo. Yo, you want to know who I'm seeing? I'm mainly seeing baby boomers, millennials, and Gen X are white folks. Yup, the word lazy better not come out of their mouth. Exactly. Yup, I don't want to hear none of that shit. Yup. Thank you, Classy Career. I wanted to address that as well. I better not hear black people are lazy. No, y'all are fucking lazy. Y'all did not go out there. Y'all did not go out there. Y'all were not boots on the ground. Y'all were not boots on the ground at all, y'all. Y'all were not boots on the ground. Look, Let me show you. Look, what do y'all see? See that? Hey, Emil, what's going on? Who's on the front line? All I see is Caucasians. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing. All I'm seeing is nothing but, yup. See that? Look at that. Even the truth of white folks, yup. Exactly. Look at that. Down in DC, I don't see no other groups out there. So that really go to show you right then and there. That really go to show you, hey, Earth man, what's going on? So you tell me, y'all. You tell me. Explain that. Do y'all see anybody else out there? Explain that, other groups. Y'all are the real lazy ones. All of the rest of you other immigrants, y'all showed to us, y'all are lazy. Not one minority. I thought y'all were model minorities. Neither one of y'all was out there. Yup. Not one. Who we seeing out there? White folks, Caucasians. Mm-hmm. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yup. Yeah, it was a couple of us sprinkled in between there. I might have saw one or two black folk in between, but it was mainly them. And I noticed, like I said, the protest was really different because I really did not see militarized police. There were no snipers. Oh, thank you, my velvet visitor, for the $2 donation super chat. Thank you. Exactly. Thank you, email. And what we're saying is not out of hatred, but it's really some tough love, and it's really out of love because it's like, right, I didn't see no migrants. Even when I look at the one down in Florida, I ain't see none of them Cubans, none of them Venezuelans. Y'all were not there. Exactly, beautiful sunrises and sunsets. Yup. Yup. And they going around asking where Kamala Harris. Listen, you already had your chance to vote for the lady, even though I was never really a fan of hers like that. But see, I knew that. You gotta do for yourself now, yo. You gotta do for yourself, man. And all these other minorities, yo. All, especially you Asians, you talk about y'all the model minority. Y'all the model minority, but y'all weren't even out there. Y'all were too afraid. Y'all motherfuckers got a hate crime bill, but you're not even ready willing to stand up against. You know what I mean? Stand up for that, yo. What if Donald Trump take away that crime bill? Yup. And guess what? I got an interesting theory. What if Donald Trump, I'm gonna say this. What if they had that right then and there to see what the other groups are going to be doing? Guess what though, y'all? You know why that protest was good? All the white folks were around. Guess what? What if they was monitoring where they could find the illegals at? What if they wanted all the white folks out in the street so they could find where the illegals were? What if that was set up that way? What if they set them up? All right, we're going to bring the white folks out in the street. Now we know where the illegals are. What if that was set up? What if they wanted white folks out in the street so they can do surveillance on where the illegals are? Yup. All right. Get a mad protest. bring them out in the street. Now they in the street. Guess what? Now you know where the illegals are. Now you know where all the foreigners are at. All the illegals, yo. What did the police, yo, you know what I was thinking? You know what I think? I think they used that to protest so they can start doing what? They can start going after them illegals. Why? Because they can't hide. If all of the white folks are in the street, now guess what? A protest going on. The protest could have been a cover to start doing what? Going after those illegals. Set them up. Guess what? They wasn't just surveilling. Yo, maybe that's why the police wasn't out there. What if the police and the military was getting rid of illegals while they out there protesting? And then, guess what? That worked, yo. That's strategy. That's strategy. That was strategy. You got white folks out in the street, black folks home. Now you can focus on what? Now you can focus on the other groups. So now you got all these black people home off the street. You got one demographic all home, another demographic in the street. That makes it easy to do what? Find them illegals. Yup, set their asses right up. That's why the police wasn't out there. That's why the military wasn't out there. Why? We're going to get them mad enough, bring them in the street. Now we can do what? Go after these illegals. And don't be surprised if you hear about a lot of these illegals being locked up. And don't be surprised. I'm telling you, that's something to think about. Put all my links in the chat, fam. We having a good stream. I'm going to go on here for about, number 30 minutes. Yup. You're not safe. Yeah, they knew what they were doing, yeah. You know what they were doing? They weren't just watching the protests. They wanted to see, they wanted to see all the, guess what? We all in the house. We all in the house, white folks out there. Guess what? Now you can really focus on another group, another demographic, They were scared they was going to get snatched up, Damn, Stephanie Maria, cover for Minority Law. They focus on black people. They were safe. The cover has been blown. Yup. And you want to know what we saying, family? It was a setup. It was a setup. Hey, poor hackers. No one said not even the Asians. Yup, they not. That's right. Nobody is safe. All my links in the chat, family, to follow me, to show love and support, family. Yep, all of the links are going to be right there in the chat. See that, yo? They all got set up. It was a setup, yo. What did Donald Trump set that up, yo? Just so they can use that as a way to do what, yo? To find another way to where as though they can be tracking those illegals, yo. Let me tell you something. They weren't looking at the protests. They were also tracking the illegals. Because trust and believe me, ICE was, you know what I think? I believe ICE was in the crowd, yo. or they was on standby. Or you want to know what they were doing while they were having the protests? They were doing operations. While they were having the protests, they were still doing operations. And guess what? I firmly believe that they had drones that were still surveilling them as well, y'all. For real. Yeah, my fault. My fault, family, my fault. Because like I said, man, y'all really got to be ready, man. Y'all, I'm telling you, man, like, yo, really get ready, yo. They set them right up, yo. They set them right up, yo. And I got to tell you, that was all strategy. That strategy was a good one, yo. That whole yesterday was very significant, yo. That's right, Rain Love. Yup. Yesterday was all strategy, yo. That was very strategic, yo. And like I said, it showed to us we really don't need to fuck with minorities, because these minorities, y'all are walking contradiction. Y'all are fake and phony, and y'all are weak. Y'all are fucking cowards. Y'all, let me tell you something. If we were to save the country, it's going to be because of us. You feel me? But see, we don't want to save this country. Put it like this. I'm going to say America is ours, but the corporation, we don't want the corporation. We don't want to deal with democracy. You feel me? But see, y'all showed to us. Y'all are not ready. Y'all showed to us. Y'all are not ready and willing to go out there and fight and stand up and stand 10 toes down. But I'm going to tell you, the Most High is going to use them white folks, and He's going to use them against y'all. I'm telling you, Bob, I'm telling you, Becky and Brad is about to make it bad, y'all. Becky and Brad, they about to be breaking bad. That's a bar. Becky and Brad is going to be breaking bad. What? Brad and Becky, you better get ready. Minorities, you better get ready like Brad. You better get ready for Brad and Becky. Bars. Hey, minorities, you better get ready for Brad and Becky. You don't know about Brad and Becky. Brad and Becky about to turn up, man. Brad and Becky about to turn up on y'all, man. See, y'all don't know nothing about that. See, you want to know why? You always kiss their ass. Now, white folks are going to be looking at y'all. I don't want you kissing my ass. I'm going to kick your ass. Let me tell you, these white folks are about to kick their ass. They about to whip some ass. They going to turn up. Watch. And all of these other minorities are going to be, oh my God, I cannot believe racism is still here. Oh yeah, you're going to find out. Yep. Because the attention is not on us. It's going to be on y'all. Yep. We're not going to help you. We're not going to fight for you. And we're not going to fucking save you. Y'all going to need to save your fucking self. Y'all got this, minorities. Since y'all are so better and so stronger. Y'all are hard workers. But why the fuck you ain't go out? Why the fuck you ain't take your hard working ass out there to stand up for this country that you want to stay in? Why the fuck you ain't go out there? Why? Why? Yup, y'all fake, y'all phony, and y'all foul. Fuck y'all, man. Fuck y'all minorities, yo. Y'all not our allies. Fuck that. We don't need y'all. Because that protest, yo, that protest, man, it said a lot, yo. Them white folks don't play. Hell to the no. Right, that's what I'm saying. What happened to the Mexican flags? Right. Whatever happened to the Cuban flags? Where your Mexican flag at? Right. Where's that at? Where's that at? Y'all are real quiet. Yeah. Yeah. I guess you ain't want no smoke from the white folks. I know why. Y'all motherfuckers are scared. You ain't want to be dealing with none of the daggone smoke with them white folks. Y'all scared, yo. Y'all showed to us y'all a pussy, yo. Y'all niggas is pussy, yo. Y'all Asians, pussy. Y'all Latinos, pussy. Yup, you Arabs, Indians, Pakistanis, pussies. You black immigrants, pussy. Y'all some bitch niggas. I got no motherfucking words to say to none of y'all, man. Y'all niggas is weak, yo. Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas ain't shit, yo. Y'all bitch ass niggas ain't shit, yo. Fuck out of here, yo. Fuck y'all niggas, man. And another thing as well, I don't want no solidarity with none of you groups. It's game over, yo. We turning your TV off. Fuck y'all. Yup. They had no problem protesting after their benefits stopped. Yup. They still want to clink on the whiteness. That's why they didn't go out there. Right, exactly. Right, which don't even make any sense, your boy Steve. They still want to be clinking on the whiteness, but guess what? After that protest, whiteness ain't gonna save them, yo. And you voted against your own best interest, yo. You voted against your own best interest, but now, come on, you want to keep your distance? Get out of here, yo. Fuck them niggas. Yeah, they scared of white people, yo. They scared of them, yo. Y'all niggas is whack. Y'all niggas is lame. Y'all niggas is suckers, yo. They all cowards, yo. But talk all that shit about us, yo. You want to be talking all that shit about us. Come on, yo. It's over with, yo. Trust me, they gonna, yo. Oh, wow, email. See, and guess what? It's all right, it's all good. Because even a lot of them black immigrants, they gonna get their wake-up call. They are gonna get their wake-up call, yup. Yeah, they're gonna get their wake-up call, yup. They are. Because like I said, they really about to see this shit go down. You know? Like I said, at least they showed up. But nah, we done. It's a wrap, family. Yeah, you notice a Tully mill, and that's part of the but that's one of the main reasons why we don't even deal with a lot of those Caribbean folk, even some of them Africans. I ain't saying all of them. Some of them are cool, but a lot of times we don't deal with them. Hey, T. Freeman, we only really dealing with the people that deal with us. You feel me? You know what I mean? Because like I said, even when it come down to the black immigrants, you know what I mean? They won't even out there. Yup. Y'all are real solid. I guess all of you other groups out there, I guess you ain't want ICE to be called upon you. But I'm gonna tell you something. They still on your ass right now. Right. They don't have our struggle, they don't have our rhythm, they don't have a chance. Yup, exactly. Yup. None of them do. Yup. And I'm gonna tell and I'm gonna say this, man. Latinos, Asians, Arabs, Indians, we don't share the same struggle, yo. Don't come around us, yo. After yesterday, yo, do not come the fuck around us, yo. Y'all cowered out yesterday. Not one minority was out there. None of y'all were out there. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for the $20 cash check. Thank you, darling. Appreciate you. Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate you, darling. Appreciate you. Thanks for the donation, darling. Yes. Because like I said, y'all can't, it's like, y'all literally showed to us, man, that we don't need to be rocking with you, yo. We are not going to be rocking for any of our minorities. You want to know why? Because you contradicted yourself. Y'all are opportunists and double dippers. You feel me? Y'all are opportunists and double dippers. Y'all are opportunists. Y'all are opportunistic double dipper ass kissers. Yup. Y'all are opportunists, double dippers, and ass kissers. You want to know why? It's like you want to be identifying as white. You want to reap the rewards and the benefits identifying as white. But then you want to reap the rewards and the benefits calling yourself brown. Nah, it's like, you flip-flop too much. Y'all are double dippers and flip-floppers and ass kissers. We don't fuck with that. Exactly, D Knight, right, exactly. Right. If Kamala would have won, them immigrants would be living the sweet life at our expense. Yup. I have no sympathy. I have no sympathy for the rest of none of you groups. I don't. I have no sympathy. Yeah, 40 years of them calling the police on us has come to an end. Yup. Exactly. All of the rest of the other groups, you on your own. Yeah, the super sweet life. Yup. And Kamala is for that. And guess what? For all of the rest of you other groups that are out there, you know what I mean? You minorities, I don't feel sorry for you. I do not feel sorry. I do not feel sorry. I don't feel sorry. I have no sympathy for none of you other communities. I don't. I don't got no sympathy for you Latinos. I don't got no sympathy for Latinos, Asians, Arabs, Caucasians, Pakistanis,Indi, all of them, yo, even black immigrants. I got no sympathy for none of y'all. It's a wrap. Really? And I really hope a lot of y'all self to put up out of here. Oh yeah, I said the same thing, BF for 95. Yeah, it's a wrap for them, yo. Let them, this is their fight, this is their priority. But all of a sudden, now we want to say it's not even our fight. Now you want to be up on the daggone sideline. I really want to know. I really want to know. Because like I said, this ain't our fight. We said that. I've noticed I did not see none of them black immigrants out there. None of y'all were out there. Don't flip the script now, yo. Don't flip the script now, yo. Don't try to come over here with us. See, everybody is singing our papa right about now. Everybody going to try to cling to us. Now, don't do that. Mm-hmm. I really want to know what happened. Asians were quiet. Indians, Arabs, why y'all was so quiet? Oh, thank you, Terry Price. You welcome, appreciate it, no doubt. And if you like to follow me, my IG, they said that we fight, we would have a place in their heaven. What the fuck these folks write? That's what I'm saying. We don't want to have a place in their heaven. We created our own heaven. Thank you, Classy Crib. Thank you, y'all, for getting them likes up. Yes. Yo, it's over. It's game over for them, yo. Getting these notifications. My fault, family. Yup. Hey, Mel Skippy. Yeah, Classy Crib got all of the links in the chat. Yeah, my IG is bmouse8428. My email address is brandonmouse410. You can send me articles right then and there. A lot of them are also illegal. That's why they didn't come out. Yup, exactly. But you know what I think they was doing, your boy Steve? They was surveilling where the people were. So while all the white folks was outside and we was in, that made it easier for them to find out where they are. You see the setup, yo? Yup. Exactly. They set them up, yo. Yup. We was in the house. White folks outside. Think about it. That made it easier for them to get them to find out where them illegals are. Yup. They all over the world. Oh yeah, he definitely not done. Yeah, break the bread together, keeping no money. Yup, exactly. And yo, I literally saw something right when I was on Route 1, but we was up there talking about segregation. And matter of fact, let me show you this on TikTok, yo. Let me show you. This is how I know, right? This is how I know that they are copying, yo. Hey, game related type productions. We were talking about segregation. Now they wanted to talk about it. And I'm looking like, hold up a minute. You right, Manny Rock. Yup. And the cash app to donate is $ B Mouse 8 to donate. It's $ B Mouse 8. Exactly, email right. You're right. Yup. Exactly. You were absolutely right. Yup. Exactly. Classy Creole. Yup. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hell yeah. I was looking at something for real. Yeah, I was looking at something on TikTok for real. You feel me? And it was just, I was just looking like, oh, really? Is that right? Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm just give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, give me 1 second, yo. I'm almost there, family. Give me 1 second, yo. I'm almost there. Cause I literally saw something. It was like, yeah, we can be segregated and have black and brown communities and stuff. Support black and brown stores. Whoever said black and brown? Whoever said black and brown? We never said we were going to be segregated together. We never said that. Huh? We never said that. Since the fuck when we said we going to segregate together? No. We don't want to live next to y'all. No. Whoever said we want to live next to them? Whoever said that? Whoever fucking said that? Who the fuck said that we wanted to be segregated with y'all? Whoever said that? Whoever said that we were going to be segregated together with them? We didn't say that. We never said we were going to be, yeah, we never said we were going to be like segregated together. No, we never said that. Well, yeah, integration is over. Exactly. Hell no. We never said we're going to be doing that shit. Hell no. That can really help black and brown communities. No, we ain't lumping together. We ain't being lumped together. Right. They just be making shit up. We ain't, listen, we ain't being lumped together. You feel me? Right. We not helping other communities or none of that shit. Whoever said that? Listen, it ain't no more black and brown. That's done. All of that motherfucking black and brown coalition bullshit, yo, is definitely done. Because you showed to us, man, like, you showed us November the 5th and you showed us April the 5th. Yep, November, December, January, February, March, April. That's 5 months. And look at that. That's 5 months. And look at it. April, yup, look at that. November, December, January, February, March, April. And look, that is 5 months between each other. November the 5th and April the 5th was 5 months in between each other. You see where I'm going? Look at that. Do y'all see the math in that? Look at that. But 5 months. November to April, that's 5 months. November the 5th, April the 5th. Our people showed up November the 5th. Those whites showed up April the 5th. You ain't show up to neither one of the 5th. So guess what? When this goddamn slave master fuck you up, we gonna plead the 5th. Ooh! 555. We got 5 on it. Yep. Oh yeah. We got 5 on it, baby. November the 5th, April the 5th. That's 5 months. We got 5 on it. Yep. Yep, 555 bars. Yep, look at that. That's crazy. Yep. Ain't that something, yo? Bars. Yeah, the links to the chat, family. Yeah, to donate, any amounts appreciated. The cash app is $B-8. $B-8. The super chat is right there. Look at that, family. Come on now, yo. Guess what, yo? So now you go right. The 5 boroughs. Yup, exactly. Yup. So now guess what? You really gonna be on your own. We already said fuck everybody after November the 5th. You honorary whites, y'all are fucked after April the 5th. Y'all not gonna get no help from neither one of the sides. We ain't gonna help you, and the whites ain't gonna help you. And look, I know we not black, but look at the whole thing, the whole black and white thing, that's duality. Chaos and order. I know, I'm just using that, Queen Zuri. Yeah, they're black and brown. Yeah, why they consider black people? Yup, exactly. Stop with that black and brown bullshit. Nah, we ain't helping anybody. Yep. You had your chance to get it right. Yep, the sun won't help them either. Yep, exactly. They are fucked all around. Yep. I mean, yeah, when it was time to leave, they chose to leave. Yep, exactly. Oh yeah, it's gonna get real on September the 5th. Your boy Steve. Oh shit. We gotta start looking at these 5s, man. November the 5th, April the 5th. Those were 2 big days. Yep. We showed up November the 5th, and we sat down April the 5th. Yep. Oh man, you minorities, man. Your ass whipping from the master is going to be the #1 priority. And we don't feel sorry. We have no sympathy for the ass whipping that is going to be coming. Because you did not do what you were supposed to do. I'm disappointed in you. This is going to be my closing monologue for other groups of people. For the minorities. You dumb fucking minorities. You dumb minorities. I'm going to close it up with this right here. You did not do what you were supposed to do. You stayed home and you did not go out there. You were not on the front line. You've been asking our community to go out there and protest for you, right? Okay. And I find it to be real funny that y'all saying y'all were going to do the work, right? But I find it to be real funny that neither one of y'all immigrants showed up. And you did not do your job, and you did not do what you were supposed to do. So that is why I'm saying that when these Caucasian people turn their back on you, I will not have any sympathy. See, when they taught y'all to have white supremacy against us, you were showing your racist side and you never really cared. So now what is going to happen is this. The racism that we face that was given to y'all, it is going to be back onto y'all, and it's going to be in your face. All of the racism that we dealt with, you are going to face. It is going to be in your space, and it's going to be in your place. And you are going to be seeing it on a daily basis. And what I'm going to tell you is this. They are not going to let up on you. They are going to turn up the heat. That's right, your boy Steve. That's right. Because why? We are not giving you a boost because the chickens have come home to roost. Bars. You right, Classic Creole. The chickens have come home to roost, and we are not giving you a boost. That's right, yo. Triple fives, yup. That's triple fives, yup. Yup. November the 5th, April the 5th, 5 months, 555. Remember on the, yo, hold up. Remember on the movies, they were always saying 555. Hmm. Hmm. 5, 10, 15, 3 fives. Mm-hmm. And 1 and 5 is 6. You reverse 6, you get the number 9. So that's 6 and 9. Ain't that? Yup, 6 and 9. Oh shit. All the links in the chat, family, to follow me. And I'm any most appreciated, family. To donate to the chat. Yup. You were not on the front line. You did not listen, and you did not pull yourselves by your bootstraps. Oh yeah, your boy Steve, email me, man. Let me know what's going on. Oh yeah, you did not pull yourselves by your bootstraps, and you did not voice. Yo, you asking, you Latinos always want to be saying, how come they don't shed light on our issues? It is because you don't use your voice. Latinos, you do not use your voice. Arabs, you do not use your voice. Latinos, Arabs, Asians, Indians, you do not have a voice. And the reason why you don't have a voice is because you don't use it. But what I'm going to tell you is this. You don't have no voice in dealing with this white supremacist devil. You ain't going to have no choice. You're going to be screaming at the top of your lungs. You're going to be coughing up a lung dealing with this devil. Why? Because y'all are going to be screaming to the mountaintop for this devil to get the fuck off your back. Why? Because the roles have reversed. Yep. Wait and watch. And you see when these white folks, these Caucasians, when they go ahead and turn on you, and the Most High is going to use them. The Most High is going to unleash this white man and this white woman on these other minorities like we've never seen before. He's going to unleash them. You watch. Watch. The Most High is going to unleash, yo, this white man on these white folks, yo. This white man on these other groups, yo. Yup. Y'all gonna be like, beyond betrayed. They used us. Beyond betrayed. Beyond betrayed. Oh, yes. Hey, Kaisha, yup. Them white folks going to be like, what? You going to betray us? I got you. So don't get too comfortable, minorities. Don't get too comfortable. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's only going to be tough, y'all. Yup. So yeah, family, I'm gonna conclude the message. You know what I mean? Had a really good chat with y'all, man. Like I said, it's been a really good chat, family. You know what I mean? I'm feeling, yeah, man. I'm really feeling great about everything and stuff like that. Hey, Dance Meshes. Damn, I'm sorry you just came to the chat, fam. Came to the chat, fam. But yeah, man. Like I said, I know I was going to take a break, man. But ever since, you know what I mean? Looking at the protests, I told myself I really got to go ahead and, you know what I mean, spill the beans and let everybody know what's going on. Because like I said, yesterday I saw a whole lot, man. It was a whole lot of things culminated right at that protest, man. So you know, like I said though, family, man. Yeah, it's been another good stream. So like I said, family, I'm gonna jump off of here, go ahead and take a chill pill, man. And they said it's going to be raining, but it's going to be raining later. So if you're going to be out, carry your umbrella. You feel me? And so, like I said, though, family, if you want to send me some articles or whatnot, my email address. Oh, thank you, Detrice. Appreciate it. Yup. To send me some articles, all of my links are going to be up in the chat. at Brandon Miles 410 at yahoo.com. The send articles. Oh, thank you, Kaisha. Appreciate it. Yup. Thank you, Kaisha. Yup. My IG, the send articles there as well. Is B Miles 8428. It's gonna be B Miles 8428. You know what I'm saying? To like send articles. And my Facebook is Brandon Miles. You can send articles there as well. You can follow me there. And my PayPal to donate. You don't have to if you don't want to donate, but you can also donate to the super chat. And the PayPal is www.paypal.me/bmouse84. And the Cash App is $bmouse8 to donate. Any amounts appreciated, fam. So like I said, man, I had a really good time streaming. Real good time streaming, man. Things now you wanna buffer me. They wanna buffer me at the end of the stream. You serious? Yeah, family. So yup, like I said, man, y'all go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day. And I really want to say thank you, man, for showing me a lot of love and support, man. Yeah, man. Hey, King Gucci TV. Thank you for showing me a lot of love. Thank you, Stephanie Maria, for the $20 Cash App donation. And thank you, everybody else that donated to the super chat. And like I said, all my links right there in the chat. Appreciate it, darling. Appreciate you, Stephanie. Appreciate you, darling. Oh, yeah, your boy Steve. Thank you, bro. And keep up the good work on your channel, bro. Keep up the good work, your boy Steve. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. You keep up the good work. I'm going to be tuning in real soon, all right? So one love once again. Peace out.